afternoon. I am waiting in the school pickup line. The car is off, not driving. But I'm way early. So I decided to write down our verse for today. Today we're looking at Jesus as head of the church. This is both exciting and thrilling and a little bit nerve-wracking, as I am also a leader in the church. So Jesus is the head of the church. And Colossians chapter 1, verse 17 through the beginning of 18 says, "And he is before all things, and in him all things hold together. He is the head of the body, the church." He's in charge. He is it. He is the ruler. He's the leader. He is holding all things together. He's in charge. And it is so tempting to think this is my ministry. Jesus gave this ministry to me. It's mine. No, it's his. It's his ministry. It's his people. And pardon that momentary brain drop there. Ephesians chapter 5, verses 22 through 25 also talk about Jesus being the head of the church. This one tends to be a little bit less popular now that, well, it says, "Wives, submit to your husbands." And we're humans, we don't like submitting. But it goes on to say, just as husbands, who are the head of the family, submit to Jesus. And it says, "Husbands, love your wives, just as Jesus, the head of the church, loves his church." So if you're a lady listening, I hope you can find a man after God's own heart, if that is your desire to get married, someone who will love you unconditionally with grace and patience and willing to do anything for your good. That's fun. And we tend to stop right at the beginning, submit. But leaders of the church are supposed to submit to Jesus, the head of the church. This is his church. He says, "I will build my church upon the rock." So submission is not a bad thing if you have a good ruler or a good head. Submitting is saying, "I know you hold all things together. I know you have a plan for this. I know you are in charge." Doesn't seem like anyone is in charge sometimes when you read the news, but he is. And he loves us so much. So as a wife submitting to my husband, who submits to Jesus, as a church leader submitting to Jesus, it's kind of reassuring. It's not my ministry. I do the best I can for it, but it's God's, and that relieves quite a bit of pressure. There's a joke from my big fat Greek wedding that I kind of joke about because I love it. My husband likes to remind me every so often, "I'm the head of the church," or "I'm the head of the family, and I say this." And I know he's being silly. He is joking because he's saying something preposterous. But then I'll say, "Yes, you are the head, honey, but I'm the neck. And I can turn the head any way I want." That's not a healthy relationship. That's not a healthy marriage. That is not how our relationship works with Jesus. Follow after him, submit to him, and you will see good things. There might be hard things. He never, ever, ever says it's going to be easy. In fact, he says quite the opposite most of the time. But it's a good thing. So there you go. Colossians and Ephesians. Jesus, the head of the church. Have a good one. Bye.